Hi guys, welcome to Story Time. If you didn't already see it, we have another special story time this week that happened on Wednesday with Makoshika State Park on Fossil Day, and we had them read a story to you. Today we figured we'd kind of keep in the theme, and we are going to read some dinosaur stories. So starting off, we have How Do Dinosaurs Eat Their Food? Here you go so you can see it. How does a dinosaur eat all his food? Does he burp? Does he belch? Or make noises quite rude? Does he pick at his cereal? Throw down his cup? Hoping to make someone else pick it up? Does he fuss? Does he fidget or squirm in his chair? Does he flip his spaghetti high into the air? Does a dinosaur glare? Look at him glaring at his mama. How does a dinosaur eat all his food? Does he spit out his broccoli partly chewed? Does he bubble his milk? Stick beans up his nose? Does he squeeze juicy oranges with his big toes? No, he says please and thank you. He sits very still. He eats all before him with smiles and goodwill. He tries every new thing at least one small bite. He makes no loud noises, that isn't polite. He never drops anything onto the floor, and after he's finished, he asks for some more. Eat up, little dinosaur. We have several more of those. We have How Do Dinosaurs Say I Love You? How Do Dinosaurs Say Good Night? Those are all fun. And this one is a story about manners. So we learned a little bit about please and thank you from our dinosaurs learning to eat properly. And this one is Suppose You Meet a Dinosaur. Suppose you meet a dinosaur. You're shopping at the grocery store. Surprise! You see a dinosaur. This doesn't happen every day. So what are you supposed to say? Hello, I'm pleased to meet you. Imagine that the dinosaur is standing by a bathroom door. You have to pee. She's in your way. Quick, what's the proper thing to say? Excuse me. Commotion in the produce aisle. The dinosaur upset a pile of apples and they roll away. If you pick them up, what will she say? Thank you. Your shopping cart begins to spin. It dings the dino on the shin. She roars a terrifying roar. What do you tell the dinosaur? I'm sorry. The dinosaur then gives you 4 banana chips, which you adore. She asks, would you like some more? How do you answer the dinosaur? Yes, please. You want to buy some butter brickle. Yikes, you need another nickel. The dinosaur says, here's a dime. What's the magic words this time? Thank you, here's your change. Would you like some butter brickle? The dinosaur is worried that a brickle snack would make her fat. She does not want it even slightly. How does she let you know that politely? No, thank you. You find your glasses on the floor and hand them to the dinosaur. She smiles and says, "Why, thank you, dear." What's the words she expects to hear? You're welcome. Out the door of the grocery store trumps the friendly dinosaur. She's waving as she drives away. I'm sure you know the words to say. Goodbye. It was nice to meet you. We have many more other fun dinosaur books for you to check out with your mom and dad. And we have a fun activity coming up, so stay tuned and I'll do a craft with you. Okay, for our craft today, we are going to be raiding the kitchen. So make sure you get your mom and dad's approval. And you can go find some fun macaroni in your kitchen. Today we have 3 kinds of macaroni. It doesn't matter if it's corn or whatever. You can grab a piece of paper and some glue, and you can tell that I've already glued mine down into the shape of a dinosaur. But for the sake of teaching you guys how to do this and to make different ones, we are going to use Play-Doh. And then you roll it out. And then you just place the noodles how you want to. So you might create a big mouth and a head and some teeth. And maybe some ribs that were left and some legs. And you could even break them in half if you want to, if you don't want one that long. And give it some arms. And press it down. And then you pull it out. You don't want to use these noodles again, and you don't want to eat these noodles because they won't taste very good with the Play-Doh on them, but they're still fun. So then you pull everything out after you got your animal created. See what I mean about not pressing too hard? You'll get stuck. And there you have it. You have made your very own fossil out of Play-Doh. Okay? And then, if you get tired of that and you actually want one to show somebody, you can take a black piece of paper, just like this, and some glue. The glue that is the white running glue is perfectly fine too, the white school glue, or you guys can use this. It doesn't hold them near as nice. And then you can place them on your paper and make your own dinosaur. So for me, I'm gonna do a pterodactyl, I think. So I'll give it some wings. And some feet. Maybe an arm. Then I'll have the mouth kind of funny looking. It almost looks like a fish, but you can use your imagination however you want. This is one that I finished. I went ahead and glued down, and see how this one needs a little bit more glue. So I'd really recommend the white glue, school glue for this, but you can get away with a glue stick. So here you go. And there we are. Those are our 2 crafts for today. You guys can make your own fossil using Play-Doh and the noodles, and then you can create your own fossil that you can show mom or dad.